Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Now, this could be you, or it could be the other person. Only you will know. What I have here is the star, and it did come out in reverse. So it's like somebody may feel like they've lost their wish. The wish could be in suspension. It could be that I what I feel is that there's something that's just hanging there. That's the impression I'm getting here. I feel like there's with this being in reverse, there is a lack of direction. It's like they might feel lost. It could be that they are not paying attention or not listening to their intuition, and this is why this has come out in the reverse. Okay. Um, it could be why they are feeling lost, or it could be why they are in this position that they're sitting in currently because they did not listen to their intuition. Okay, so now what we see is a card of sadness, separation up here, and the black mass is over here. We also have the master and discipline here. So there's a lot of sadness here. Somebody with master and discipline is not talking. They're keeping everything inside. It could be that there's something that they're not really wanting to look at. It's like having all of the right information but not really applying it, not doing anything with it, so they're not taking action. Okay. Um, they want to bring something back to life. That's clear. They want to turn the situation around, but they may lack the courage here with the bear, okay, to do this. They're afraid to do it. Clarifying these cards, we have the sailor. And the sailor, well, he's probably feeling very restless. Um, the sailor can be about leaving, or it can be about coming home to someone. And I feel that this is what it is, according to what I'm seeing, that somebody wants to return or go home to someone. This period of absence, maybe months, maybe even a year or more, right? So, because they go out to sea for quite a long time, so there's been a length of time with the sailor that has passed. So perhaps this period of absence has made the heart grow fonder and ache, for this person's warm embrace. And uh, so they could be wanting to return. Maybe if they left very angrily, they would have softened because the heart grows fonder, right, in this period of absence with the sailor. They could be, uh, it speaks to new influences. So it could be that they see something differently that is influencing this behavior. Okay. Um, I see that we also have the shepherd here. Um, the shepherd, the shepherd is watching or watching over. A shepherd. What does he do? He watches over his flock, right? Um, because he doesn't want one to go astray. He doesn't want to lose one to somebody else. That's what this is about. So that shepherd is watching. Time has passed, and that well, the sailor and the shepherd, who are the same person, right? They're watching, worried, that they might lose you to somebody else. That's what it is. They're worried they might lose you to somebody else because they've been really taking their sweet time about this, and their time is passing. And it's like they have all of the right information. They're just not doing anything with it because they lack the courage to, because they're afraid. Afraid of what you'll say, afraid of being turned down. I mean, it could be anything, right? Depending upon the path that this person has traveled so far and the experiences they've had, which would speak to the fears that they may be feeling at this time surrounding this action, Because here we see that they really, really want to reach for it. They really do. There's an attraction, a pull, a draw. And here is the Eight of Love. So this, you can clearly see that a cup is being offered, but somebody might be a little suspicious. Okay, so I feel like there's hesitation here. And there you go, lacking courage to do what? To heal the relationship. This is a card of recovery. It is a card of healing. It is an apology. It is opening up one's heart to somebody and speaking what's in their heart. They could be afraid to do that because they're afraid to get hurt. They're feeling very vulnerable. They're still hurting from a previous experience. Here, oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Okay, so I was talking about watching, This is what the shepherd does, right? Look. They're outside looking in. There they are watching. And they have this glimmer of hope that maybe all is not lost, But, like, they know how they feel with this next card. They know how they feel, and they really want this cup. But they don't know how the other person feels, and that's the problem. That's what's kind of blocking them from reaching that and grabbing onto it. So what would happen? What would happen if I, reached out to this person and told them what was in my heart? What would happen? That's the really frightening question to them. What would happen? There it is. I want this person back. I want them back. There's that offer again. But there's information they don't have, and that information they don't have really frightens them. Here they are. They're getting ready. They want to know if they can bring this back from the brink of death with this card. Somebody made a big show of this, of ending it. It's like it ended dramatically. Okay. Or somebody was being very dramatic, when it ended. That person could still be hurting. They could carry some very deep repressed emotions having to do with past experiences that are affecting this situation. This person definitely, we have the Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles, so this person wants to have a discussion with you because he's the negotiator, and he's all about the heart. So, they want to have a discussion. They want to tell you what's in their heart. They're very, very emotional, and it feels risky. It feels risky to open up, and tell this other person what's in their heart. This is what they're afraid of. This hasn't happened. It hasn't happened at all. Those swords, this is what they're thinking, that those swords are going to head right to their heart and break it. So we have a lot of look at that. Negative thinking going on here. Here we have the Eight of Swords. There you go. The head is hurting. The heart is hurting because they're so afraid they're going to get hurt. And that fear comes from somewhere else, some past traumatic experience that they had when it came to love and relationships. And so they want to fight for this relationship. They're studying the idea, in fact, of fighting for this relationship, of trying to bring it back from the dead, bring it back to life. It's what they want. It's just that they're afraid. They're afraid to get their heart broken. That's what's at the root of all of this. They're being haunted by their past, by a past experience that they've had. And so they sit there and they watch and they don't do anything, but they really, really want to. You know, it's like they're torn in two. You can feel with the sailor that sense of restlessness in this person. They want to change things. This is also a card of wanting to change or wanting to change your current situation. Again, Six of Wisdom on the Ten of Coins. So this is about a commitment. This can also represent a risk, a gamble. With the Six of Wisdom on top of this, it could be that this person is sitting here with this information and they're not doing anything with it, and it literally is making them feel ill. You see, look how thin they are as they're looking at their memories. They're reading that book, so they're remembering things. They've got look above their head. You got to see that. Look at the cup that was put. Oh God, look at get the camera to focus. Look at the cup that's been put on the shelf above their head. This is what they think of. This is what they dream of. Memories. There's this open box here. They're afraid. They're afraid to get hurt. They're lacking the courage. They're feeling very restless. They're hoping maybe for a lucky break. This is owning up to something. This is about telling the truth with this card of Justice. Maybe this person hurt you, and maybe this is about admitting to something, admitting maybe that they made a mistake. Maybe this is very difficult for them, or maybe because they made the mistake, because they hurt you, that they are so afraid that you will, slam the door in their face or turn them away, break their heart. Justice. Justice can also be sitting here saying that if you don't do anything, because they're not helping themselves here, if you don't do anything because you have all of the right information, and if you're still choosing not to do anything with it, then there will be consequences to pay for this person, But we have the clover sitting on all of this, and the clover speaks to luck, healing, new opportunities, a surprise that can bring relief. The clover makes things better, okay? I feel like, well, here they're taking a deeper look. It's what they have been doing. It's why they're feeling so restless, because they really want this. All they have to do is get the courage to take that first step. That's all they have to do, really. Once they take that first step, which is the most difficult one, right? Reaching out to this person, sending off this message, actually communicating with them, that's the first step. That's the hardest step. But once they do that, I feel like there's going to be a huge relief it's like a weight will be lifted from their shoulders. And I think that they're going to be quite surprised by the response that they actually receive, because they're expecting the worst doesn't mean the worst is going to happen. And certainly in this case, it's not going to happen. In this case, I think that this action is going to bring reward. Okay, I feel like they weren't ready in the past to do this, and they are ready now because they have to be. The thing is, if they don't open up, if they don't reach out to this person, they're very afraid that they're going to lose them to somebody else, because they have already let so much time slip away. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.